and welcome to Good News Friday. Mike Summit is here. I'm Joey Arbor. Welcome in, everybody, and happy Friday. You know, Mike, I'd say 90% of everyone that we speak with that's looking at considering CharityTracker for their case management system has existing data. And this data is very valuable to them. They've been keeping track of clients that they've been working with, the assistance is being provided, notes on the clients that they've been serving for many years. So making sure that any kind of record, any kind of file is being able to be transferred into CharityTracker as they start using us, that's really important. And we here at Simon Solutions, we understand that. That's why we have a very capable full-time data import specialist by the name of John. John is here to help you with all of those data import needs. As we understand, you want to use CharityTracker. Hey, we want to help you take that very valuable data. As one lady described it, Mike, this data is gold. And we want to make sure that we keep that intact as we begin using Charity. We love CharityTracker. We see the benefits that we're going to get from CharityTracker. But we want that existing data input into CharityTracker as we get everything started. So our goal here is to make sure you have a very seamless transition. That existing data, all the files, the CSV upload, you can take that information, give that to us. We do that here at Simon Solutions, but we'll provide you with an upfront quote. Usually most quotes, get a load of this, Mike, $300 on average. Sometimes it's even $150. We want to make sure that we provide you with good value and make sure that we get that data in, but we don't want to nickel and dime you. We don't want this to be a big, huge fee. You know, we want this to work, and we know that everybody's on a budget nowadays, so making it cost effective is very, very important. But you get your data into CharityTracker with this one-time upload, import, and making sure that we have a good transition there with your very valuable data. That's important. Mike, I don't blame them. I'd be the same way. I want to make sure that we capture this information in CharityTracker. So,
you know, the good thing is John has been with us for 16 years.
Yeah.
So he is, he's a, I don't know if to call him an expert or not, you know, I don't know what is an expert, you know, that's someone that lives 20 miles away with a briefcase, you know, but John is he's a gifted, gifted person in being able to get this data from another system and bring it into CharityTracker. He's been doing it for 16 years. So
yeah,
it's a viable solution and it works. And so we're so thankful for that.
Absolutely. I'll tell you the conversation I had with the lady back a few weeks ago, Mike. As we were starting the conversation, she was like, I don't really know how to do this import. This is kind of intimidating to me. I want these CSV files. I want to get them out of my existing system as I transfer this data into CharityTracker, but I really don't know what the process is. So I said, well, hang on, let me get you in contact with our data import specialist, John. He'll reach out and he'll share with you what the process is, how it works, even help you in doing that. So I spoke with her a few weeks later and she's like, hey, I just want to let you know I spoke with John, everything's good. So it's like, don't let that intimidation, don't let that fear of, you know, potentially losing your data in this thing. We'll walk you through the steps to be able to make that happen. And frankly, Mike, it's really easy. It really is. And we'll make it easy, I promise, and get you the data into CharityTracker as you start out. And thank you so much for your faith in us to serve you every step of the way as we work to get all that very valuable data in. We'll provide you with an upfront quote, right? We'll tell you exactly what the cost is going to be. So it's not going to be like a hidden charge. It's like, oh, by the way, you paid the subscription, but forgot to tell you that you owe us this for the import. No, we don't do things like that. We're very upfront. We're very transparent. We want to get you exactly what the quote will be, both from the subscription cost perspective, but also what that data import will look like in full cost. And even how much time that it's going to take us for the turnaround to get it into your particular account. That's really important. And we want to make sure that we do that. So very, very proud of that. But I'd say a lot of our conversations, Mike, nowadays, everyone's using something, right, to keep track of their data. and just being able to make that a good transition into CharityTracker and Oasis Insight is so important. Hey, we've got some great news here. We're Mike and our CEO Isaac are about to head up to Charleston, and we're going to be producing a video. This is a strong testimonial from one Kathy Easley. If you've been around CharityTracker for a while, you know Kathy. Many of you have actually had conversations with Kathy as you started out because, well, I mean, Mike, can you think of anybody that really knows how to make something like CharityTracker work any better than Kathy? I mean, she's been such a strong advocate. She is a true champion there, and really just working from the community of Charleston and even outside of Charleston, out into the county and into that area, but working there from that perspective. Our goal is to document what Kathy has done with the safety net, that entire network there comprising of all those agencies. Mike, do you know how many agencies?
Yeah, they've got over 300 agencies and 900 caregivers in this network. And there are they work in three counties. So they're making tremendous impact up there, and they're still growing.
What a testimonial of success and how to make and implement something like CharityTracker. As you start out, and I mean, Kathy was just like everyone else. She started out with her agency there at the United Way, but then growing and building with agency members, but then going outside of agency members and bringing in the faith-based organizations there. It's a strong faith-based group there in that network, Mike, and social service agencies all over the place. It really is amazing. It's a great testimonial as to what can happen when everyone wants to work together, and just kind of taking some of those stories, because how important is that? As we start out these conversations, many times the question is, well, who else is doing this, and how did they do this? Because that's an essential part of being able to have a successful transformation of your community, right? Step by step by step. Slowly but surely sometimes. And Kathy's been working on this for many years, but boy, tell you what, the proof is in the pudding. She has really done an awesome job there with the network in Charleston. So we'll be documenting that. Looking forward to that video coming out here in the next few weeks. And we'll, of course, let you know when you can see this as well. But we're excited about that. We've continued to build these stories, and I think that's so important. There's a lot of success going on with the use of CharityTracker, Evansville, Huntsville, you name the various cities throughout the country, not to mention our food banks that are working right now, building their agency capacity. I mean, we're talking New Jersey, Boston, Atlanta, continuing to evolve there with the use of Oasis Insight. San Diego, big things happening out there on the West Coast as well. California, big champions. Los Angeles, there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're just trying to keep track of all of the growth, the momentum. It's just exciting times here at Simon Solutions. And we know this, we wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for you, your faith in us to serve and to work with you in your important work as you seek to help people and their lives. For all of us here at Simon Solutions, thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.